All right, guys, so I'm out here today looking for mostly salamanders. It's actually really nice out here. It's like 65 degrees, so it feels really good out. Did get a lot of rain this week, and so I'm hoping I'm able to track down some salamanders, but I'm gonna get to it and see what I can find. Well, I didn't really get a chance to say it, but I was gonna say there's a good chance we're gonna see a couple zigzag salamanders, and right there is our first one. Pretty cool. This is a pretty zigzag salamander heavy area. Let's see if I can get them out. But yeah, these guys are pretty plentiful in this area. Whoa, where you going, bud? So pretty cool little salamanders here. Probably not gonna be the last one we find, but pretty cool. My first zigzag of the year, I believe. Pretty cool. I'm just gonna let him back under his rock. There he goes. All right, pretty cool. I'm gonna keep going. So I'm not sure if he got away. Nope, he's there somewhere. There he is. So here's another zigzag salamander. See if you can kind of see back there that little pattern. This guy's a little bit bigger than the last one, but pretty cool. I'm just gonna get this guy back under his rock and keep going. Hold on, bud. I gotta put your rock back. All right, this guy's kind of sitting nice and pretty for me, but I'm just gonna get him back under his rock and we will keep going. Come on, bud. All right. Well, here's zigzag salamander number 3 for the day. He's pretty jumpy, but pretty cool. I'm just gonna let him back under his rock and keep going. Woo. Go on, bud. There he goes. Pretty cool. Gonna keep going. Well, that seems like it's gonna be all for today. Just a couple zigzag salamanders. I did get to scope out a couple really cool areas. So hopefully in the future visits in the spring, we'll be able to track down some more stuff because of it. So I will see you guys the next time I get out. All right, so I am out here hiking around today, flipping some rocks, hoping to find a new salamander species of the year, a slimy salamander. They're pretty common here. I'm pretty confident that we'll be able to track some down, but I'm gonna get to it and hopefully we get some good luck. All right, so I just flipped our first salamander of today, and it's a slimy salamander. Pretty cool. That's a new species for the year. I'm pretty excited, but hopefully we'll be seeing a few more of these guys today. All right, we're gonna get this little cutie back under his rock. There he goes. Pretty cool. See if we can find some more. All right, so I came down to check in this little wash down here, and one of the first logs that I flipped, this little zigzag salamander was chilling. Pretty cool to find. We have already found these guys this year, but pretty cool to see another species of salamander for today. But I'm just gonna get him back under his little piece of wood here and keep moving. All right, and then I just flipped another zigzag salamander under this rock that's absolutely covered in thorn bushes, but pretty cool. Third salamander of the day. I'm just gonna get this guy back and hopefully find some more. Go on, buddy, back under your rock. All right, pretty cool. Gonna keep going. I'm getting slimed everywhere. And we have another zigzag salamander. Just gonna let him back. A little bit smaller than the other ones, but pretty cool. No shortage of these guys. All right, so I just flipped the jackpot. There's one zigzag, and there's 2. I'm gonna pull these guys out real quick. There might be more. Oh, here's one. Where are you going, bud? 3. Oh, I gotta put these guys down. 3 zigzags. Yep, looks like just those 3. Awesome. Another 3 zigzag salamanders under this little railroad tie. And in the next rock over from that log, we have yet another zigzag salamander. Come on, bud, I gotta put your rock back. There you go. There he goes. Pretty cool. I'm gonna keep going, and that's gotta be close to 10 zigzag salamanders by now. So, pretty cool. So, pretty cool to see all those zigzag salamanders. I have never checked this wash before, and I'm glad I did, because we got quite a few of them. But anyway, I am going to wrap things up for the day, head back and get some food. But I will see you guys the next time I get out. Alright guys, so I am back out looking for salamanders. And I did just flip a 2-line salamander under that rock over there, but he got away real quick, which is a bummer because that's another new species of the year. But I'm just going to get around this creek, flip some rocks, and hopefully turn up some cool salamanders. And there we go. After a couple minutes, we got our next salamander. There we go. Pretty cool. So here's another look at this little guy. Pretty cool. Just gonna get him back under his rock, and we'll see what else we can find. Here you go, bud. Back under your rock. Sweet. Pretty cool. Another species, which is super duper awesome. I'm gonna keep going and see what else I can find. All right, and right there we have yet another 2-line salamander. This one looks a little bit nicer than the other one. But these guys can get really yellow looking, so hopefully we'll be able to get a look at one that is like that. But pretty cool. I'm just gonna get this guy out real quick. There you go, bud. There you go. All right, pretty cool. And under this giant rock, I got yet another 2-line salamander. You can see the yellow on this one is a little brighter. Woo. Pretty cool. I'm just gonna get this guy back. Pretty cool. I'm gonna keep going. Dang it. Well, I flipped another 2-line salamander, but I also flipped what I believe was a seal salamander, and he went down this hole right here. So, bummer. Hopefully we'll be able to track down some of them, but they're really quick. Once you flip a rock, they just shoot out of the way real fast. So there's that 2-line. Gonna pull him out, but kind of a bummer. We'll see. Maybe we'll be able to get one in a few minutes here. But there's yet another 2-line salamander. This guy seems to have been in quite a battle. He's missing one of his back limbs and part of his tail. Pretty cool though. Keep going. So here's a kind of interesting flip. It's a little southern leopard frog. Just chilling. Hey bud. I'm gonna try to flip this rock. Nope. And he's gonna go under it. Pretty cool. First frog that I've seen in a while. So under this log here, I flipped one little 2-line salamander, and then there's one right here. Pretty cool. I'm just gonna get these guys back under the log. And keep going. That's got to be like, I don't know, 2-line salamander number 7, 8 maybe. But pretty cool. I'm just gonna keep going. And honestly, I'll probably stop showing you guys 2-line salamanders unless I get something that looks pretty crazy. Alright, so I just flipped another salamander, and it looks really weird. So as it turns out, this guy is actually a spotted dusky salamander. And the reason I wasn't able to identify it when I found it is because it looks a lot different than the ones that I had seen before at that spot, which were either adults or were young enough to where they had a pretty defined pattern. So I did end up finding a full-grown adult later on in the video, so I'll let you guys kind of catch up and you can see what I'm talking about. Go on, bud. Back under your log. Alright, pretty cool. Alright, so I'm flipping a different little runoff of this creek, and I just flipped two more of our mystery salamanders. So after doing a little bit of research, I realized that these guys are actually zigzag salamanders, and I was really confused because they look a lot different than the ones that I see right by my house, and I think that's why I had such a hard time identifying them, because they just look so different. Having those copper colored markings by their feet and all that just made it really confusing for me trying to identify them. But that just goes to show that even someone who spends a lot of time in the field and flipping salamanders can still make a slip up sometimes. So I got this absolutely tiny little two-line salamander I thought I'd show you guys. Look at that. Pretty cool. I'm just gonna get them back. I've probably seen 5 or 6 two lines after I stopped showing them, but yeah, I'm still finding them. Alright guys, finally, the salamander that I've been targeting almost all day. This isn't really my lifer, but it's the first one I've actually got a really good look at, because you flip them and they are literally almost impossible to get in hand. They just shoot into the water and they're just so slippery, but super duper cool to get this guy in hand. Alright, well, I got a few nice pictures of this big boy, and I'm going to get him back under his rock. There he goes. He slimed me a bunch. Pretty cool. Right, and I just double flipped 2 more of our mystery salamanders. Pretty cool. Just gonna let them back to their business. Pretty cool. We have to be nearing around 20-25 salamanders for the day, which is pretty awesome. Well, I am making my way back to the car now. It was a super duper productive day. We got a bunch of new salamanders to add to our list this year. Pretty cool. I will catch up with you guys in a few days. I'm hoping to get out and look for some marbled salamanders and possibly some streamside salamanders. So I will see you guys then, and hopefully we can get some good stuff.